2026년 4월 28일 화요일 오전 8시 3분입니다. 이번 강연 팁을 시작하겠습니다. 이번 시간은 구약성경 아가서를 읽어보도록 하겠습니다. 1장 1절부터 영어 성경으로 읽어보겠습니다. The Song of Songs, which is Solomon's song, let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for thy love is better than wine. Because of the savor of thy good ointment, thy name is as ointment for the person. Therefore, to the virgins love thee. Through me we will run after thee. The king has brought me into his chambers. We will be glad and rejoice in thee. We will remember thy love more than wine, the oblight love thee. I am black, but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. Look not upon me, because I am black, because the sun has looked upon me. My mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards, but mine own vineyard have I not kept. Tell me, O thou whom my soul loves, where thou feedest, where thou makest thy flock to rest at noon. For why should I be as one that turns aside by the flocks of thy companions? If thou know not, O thou fairest among women, go thy way forth by the footsteps of the flock, and feed thy kids beside the shepherd's tents. I have compared thee, O my love, to a company of horses in Pharaoh's chariots. Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels, thy neck with chains of gold. We will make the borders of gold with studs of silver. While the king sits at his table, my spiker nerd sends forth some more thereof. Abundant of my ear, his my well beloved unto me. He shall lie all night betwixt my breasts. My beloved is unto me as a cluster of compare in the vineyards of En-Gedi. Behold, thou art fair, my love. Behold, thou art fair. Thou hast those eyes. Behold, thou art fair, my beloved. Yea, present also our bed is clean. The beams above our house are cedar, and our lepers of fur. I am the rose of Sharon, and the lily of the Belize. As the lily among thorns, so is my love among the daughters. As the apple tree among the trees of the wood, so is my beloved among the sons. I sat down under his shadow with a great delight, and his flute was sweet to my taste. He brought me to the banqueting house, and his banner over me was love. Stay me with the fragrance, comfort me with apples, for I am sick of love. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand does embrace me. I change you, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, by the laws and by the hinds of the field, that ye stir not up nor awake my love, till he please. The voice of my beloved, behold, he comes leaping upon the mountains, skipping upon the hills. My beloved is like a roe or a young hart. Behold, he stands behind our wall. He looks forth at the windows, showing himself through the lattice. My beloved spake and said unto me, Rise up, my love, my fair one, and come away. For lo, the winter is past, the rain is over and gone. The flowers appear on the earth. The time of the singing of birds is come, and the voice of the turtle is heard in our land. The fig tree puts forth her green figs, and the vines with the tender grape give a good smell. Arise, my love, my fair one, and come away. O my dove that art in the cleft of the rock, in the secret places of the stairs, let me see thy countenance. Let me hear thy voice. For sweet is thy voice, and thy countenance is comely. Take us the foxes, the little foxes that spoil the vines, for our vines have tender grapes. My beloved is mine, and I am his. He feeds among the lilies until the day break and the shadows flee away. Then my beloved and be like a low or a young heart upon the mountains of Bethel. By night, on my bed, I sought him whom my soul loves. I sought him, but I found him not. I will rise now and go about the city, in the streets and in the broad ways. I will seek him whom my soul loves. I sought him, but I found him not. The watchman did go about the city, found me, to whom I said, so ye him whom my soul loves. I was but a little that I passed from them, but I found him whom my soul loves. I held him and would not let him go until I had brought him into my mother's house and into the chamber of her that conceived me. I change you, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, by the roes and by the hinds of the field, that ye stir not up, nor awake my love till he please. Who is this that comes out of the wilderness like pillars of smoke, perfumed with my oil, and frankincense with all powders of the merchant. Behold, his bed, which is Solomon's score, brilliant men about it of the brilliant of Israel. They were hold swords, being expert in war. Every man has his sword upon his thigh, because of fear in the night. And King Solomon made himself a chariot of the wood of Lebanon. He made the pillars thereof of silver, the bottom thereof of gold, the covering of it of purple, the midst thereof being paved with love. For the daughters of Jerusalem, go forth, O ye daughters of Shion, and behold King Solomon with the crown, where with his mother crowned him in the day of his espousals, and in the day of the gladness of his heart. Behold, thou art fair, my love, behold, thou art fair, thou hast dove's eyes within thy rocks, thy hair is as a flock of goats that appear from Mount Gilead. Thy teeth are like a flock of sheep that are even shorn, which came up from the washing, whereof everyone beareth wings, and none is barren among them. Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet, and thy speech is comely. Thy thy temple saw like a piece of pomegranate within thy rock. Thy neck is like the tower of David built for an armory, whereon there hang thousands of bucklers or shields of mighty men. Thy two priests are like two young roes that are twins, which feed among the lilies until the day break and the shadows flee away. I will get me to the mountain of my ear and to the hill of frankincense. Towards or fear, my love, there is no spot in thee. Come with me from Lebanon, my spouse, with me from Lebanon. Look from the top of Ammana. From the top of Shinar and Hermon, from the lions dance, from the mountains of the leopard. Thou hast lavished my heart, my sister, my spouse. Thou hast lavished my heart with one of thine eyes, with one chain of thy neck. How pure is thy love, my sister, my spouse? How much better is thy love than wine, and the smell of thine ointment than all spices. Thy lips, O my spouse, drop as the honeycomb, honey and milk under thy tongue, and the smell of thy garments is like the smell of Lebanon. A garden enclosed is my sister, my spouse. A spring shut up, a fountain sealed. Thy plants are an orchard of pomegranate with pleasant fruits. Compare with spikenard. Spikenard and saffron, calamus and cinnamon, with all trees of frankincense, myrrh and aloes, with all the chief spices, a fountain of gardens, a well of living waters, and streams from Lebanon. Awake, O north wind, and come, thou south, blow upon my garden, that the spices thereof may flow out. Let my beloved come into his garden, and eat his present fruits. I am come into my garden, my sister, my spouse. I have gathered my myrrh with my spice. I have eaten my honeycomb with my honey. I have drunk my wine with my milk. Eat, O friends, drink, drink abundantly, O beloved. I sleep, but my heart wakes. It is the voice of my beloved that knocks, saying, "Open to me, my sister, my love, my dove, my undefiled. For my head is filled with dew, and my rocks with the drops of the night. I have put up my coat. How shall I put it on? I have washed my feet. How shall I defile them? My beloved put in his hand by the hole of the door, and my bowels were moved for him. I rose up to open to my beloved, and my hands dropped with mire, and my fingers with sweet smelling mire upon the handles of the rock. I opened to my beloved, but my beloved had withdrawn himself and was gone. My soul failed when he spake. I sought him, but I could not find him. I called him, but he gave me no answer. The watchmen that went about the city found me. They smote me. They wounded me. The keepers of the walls took away my veil from me. I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, if ye find my beloved, that ye tell him that I am sick of love. What is thy beloved more than another beloved, O thou fairest among women? What is thy beloved more than another beloved, that thou dost so charge us? My beloved is white and ruddy, the chief among 10,000. His head is as the most fine gold. His locks are bushy and black as raven. His eyes are as the eyes of doves by the rivers of waters, washed with milk and tree said. His cheeks are as a bed of spices, as sweet flowers. His lips are like lilies, the dropping sweet smelling myrrh. His hands are as gold rings set with the beryl. His belly is as bright ivory overlaid with sepulchre. His legs are as pillars of marble set upon sockets of fine gold. His countenance is as Lebanon, excellent as the cedars. His mouth is most sweet, yea, he is altogether lovely. This is my beloved, and this is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem. Whither is thy beloved gone, O the fairest among women? Whither is thy beloved turned aside, that we may seek him with thee? My beloved is gone down into his garden to the beds of spices, to feed in the gardens, and to gather real leaves. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. He feeds among the lilies. Thou art beautiful, O my lover, as Jerusalem, comely as Jerusalem, terrible as an army with banners. Turn away thine eyes from me, for they have overcome me. Thy hair all is as a plague of goats that appear from Gilad. Thy teeth are as a plague of sheep which go up from the washing, whereof everyone bears to winds, and there is not one barren among them. As a piece of pomegranate are thy temples within thy rocks. There are 60 kings and 40 concubines and virgins without number. My dove, my under my undefiled is but one. She is the only one of her mother. She is the choice one of her that bear her. The choice saw her and blessed her. Yea, the kings and the concubines, and they praised her. Who is she that loves forth as the morning, fair as the moon? She clear as the sun, and terrible as an army with banners. I went down into the garden of nuts to see the fruits of the belly, and to see whether the vine flourished, and the pomegranates budded. Or ever I was aware, my soul made me like the chariots of me, and me Nadib. Return, O Shulamite, return, that we may look upon thee. What will ye see in the Shulamite, as it were the company of two armies? How beautiful are thy feet with shoes, O princess daughter! The joints of thy things are like jewels, the work of the hands of cunning workmen. The neighbor is like a round goblet, which one tastes not liquor. Thy belly is like a heap of wheat set about with laser. Thy two breasts are like two young roes that are twins. Thy neck is as a tower of ivory. Thine eyes like the fish pools in Hesbon by the gate of bed Rebim Dainos is as the tower of Lebanon, which looks toward Damascus. Thine head upon thee is like Carmel, and the hair of thine head like pearl. The king is held in the Galilees. How fair and how present art thou, O lover, for Elijah. This thy stature is like to a palm tree, and thy breasts to clusters of grapes. I said, I will go up to the palm tree. I will take hold of the boughs thereof. Now also thy breasts shall be as clusters of the vine, and the smell of thy nose like apples, and the roof of thy mouth like the best wine for my beloved, that goes down sweetly, causing the lips of those that now sleep to speak. I am my beloved son, and his desire is toward me. Come, my beloved, let us go forth into the field. Let us lodge in the villages. Let us give barley to the vineyards. Let us see if the vine flourish. Whether the tender grape appear, and the pomegranate but force. There will I give thee my lovers. The mandrakes give a smell, and at our gates are all manner of present fools, new and old, which I have laid up for thee, O my beloved. That thou wert as my brother, that shook the pleasure of my mother, when I should find thee without, I would kiss thee, yea, I should not be despised. I would lead thee and bring thee into my mother's house, who would instruct me. I would cause thee to drink of spices, wine, of the juice of my pomegranate. His left hand should be under my head, and his right hand should embrace me. I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, that ye stir not up, nor wake my love until he please. Who is this that comes from the wilderness, leaning upon her beloved? I raised thee up under the apple tree. There thy mother brought thee forth. There she brought thee forth that bare thee. Send me as a seal upon thine heart, as a seal upon thine arm. For love is strong as death. Jealousy is cruel as the grave. The goals thereof are coals of fire, which has most vehement flame. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can it pollute the drown it. If a man would give all the substance of his house for love, it would utterly be condemned. We have a little sister and she has no breast. What shall we do for our sister in the day when she shall be spoken for? If she be well, we will build upon her a place of silver, and if she be a door, we will enclose her with boards of cedar. I am a word, and my breast like towers. Then was I in his eyes as one that found favor. Solomon had vineyard at Baal Hamon. He let out the vineyard unto keepers. Everyone for the fruit thereof was to bring 1,000 pieces of silver. My vineyard, which is mine, is before me, though Solomon must have 1,000, and those that keep the fruit thereof 200, though that dwellest in the gardens, the companions hearken to thy voice, cause me to hear it, make haste, my beloved, and be thou like to a low or to a young heart upon the mountains of spices. 아가스 8장 14절까지 읽어서 아가스를 모두 다 읽었습니다. 이번 시간은 여기서 종료하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 안녕히 계십시오.